Check, check, check. Can you hear me? Does that sound
Yeah, I
crazy?
hear you.
Is that too loud?
Nah, you sound good.
What about that? Check, 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 check. Is that still fine?
It kind of has like a little crackle at the end when you stop talking.
Yeah. Check, 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 check. How's that?
That one got louder.
Is that louder? Louder,
Yeah.
louder, 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 louder. Too loud?
Yeah, that one's kind of overbearing.
What if I turn it down? Maybe I'm just too close. How's that? I'm probably too close. Too close. Is that cool?
Can you talk?
Check, check, check in the mic. Hello, hello.
There's like
Check, check,
some
check.
slight distortion when you
Mm-hmm.
start and stop.
What about now?
I think it's fine right there.
Okay, I'll leave it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still having a
Oh,
hard time hearing myself talk. Is it messed up again?
check your wire. There we go.
There it is.
There it is.
All right.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Meat Pod. Is me joined over the co-host Al, and we want to say Happy Holiday Thanksgiving to all
Happy
y'all
hol.
out there. I think this is Thanksgiving week. Let me double check real quick.
Happy holiday Thanksgiving. It's Foodvember.
Yeah,
It's
food
this
for
is no
the
no no no. It's
what's up
What's
food?
Up Food. Oh
What's up
my
food?
gosh,
We
I
figured that out
already
last
forgot.
week.
It's What's Up Food, and we can't get enough of it. And why isn't there more Thanksgiving songs? Why isn't there more like people just skip it, dude. They skip it.
Yeah,
They go from Halloween to Christmas. There's
to
no in
Christmas.
between. You know what I'm saying? But
Like
I told somebody
Macy's
the
Day
same thing.
Parade, that was a big, that was the biggest thing ever. Like everybody
That's
used to wait for
dude,
that.
loved it, bro. Like, but people will argue Thanksgiving is just one day. It's not a holiday. And I'm like,
Every holiday's one day. What are you
yeah,
talking about?
that's what I said. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? I got him. Got him. Okay, that's it. You know what else you need to know about Joe Angel?
What's that?
Anime Me. Anime Me is a podcast where two friends teach each other about anime, and we teach you how to love and watch anime one episode, first episode at a time, every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you watch podcasts, that's where we are because the final food may for What's Up Food is welcome to the Outcast restaurant.
Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. Nothing to do with Andre 3000.
Not even though congratulations to the Hall of Fame induction, you know what I'm saying?
Him and Big Boy.
Finally made it.
You know what I'm saying?
Finally made it.
I don't know if you saw the acceptance speech. They still doing it. Made me emotional. Loved
Dude,
it.
loved
Loved
it.
it.
So
Every bit
many
of it.
iconic songs, man.
Oh my gosh, Big Boy is such a great producer. I hope he's still doing things. I need to look him up to see, like maybe he's still doing some of these songs that are out right now. I'm like, I loved his, that Dirty South bump and thump and
Boom.
like. All right, now that we've got that out of the way, how about we get something else out of the way that's just as rock and roll? The
Easy.
summary.
The summary.
Here's a little poorly read synopsis for you.
We
For
get
Welcome to the Outcasts Restaurant! Exclamation point. Expelled from the world's top adventuring party by a jealous leader, Dennis pursues his true passion, cooking. He opens a restaurant with a fellow outcast, how do you say that?
uh
Eight, eight.
Altiler, I think is
I'm
how
gonna
to
call
pronounce it.
her.
Little Bo
Hmm.
Peep.
Yeah, Lil Bo Peep serving adventures while solving their problems.
Boom.
Uh, Straight off the bat, though, Dennis, Dennis,
Dennis, bro.
Dennis, are you for real? Dennis, like that's what you, Dennis. There's not one Japanese man named
Names.
Dennis. Like, I only know one Dennis.
He ain't Japanese.
I guarantee you he ain't Japanese. Like, what kind of name is it's for an adventurer? Like this, we start out, we open up, and I
Got
know
a
the
boss battle going.
yeah, we got our boss battle. So welcome the I know that what we're doing for the show is food, animes, and welcome to the Outcast restaurant. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna be in a restaurant. First thing we see is a dragon breathing fire. Oh. and I wrote down immediately dragons. This is I was like, this is Imagine Dragons. The
Okay.
yeah, it's the what is it where they do the
Crossover.
No, where you are a band that's like the other band, but you are a tribute band. The tribute band is Immediately Dragons. I don't know. Hey, I got a question for you though. Have you ever Have you ever done any reviews like on a restaurant, like on Yelp or TripAdvisor?
Like
Facebook?
left a review?
Yeah.
Not at a restaurant. I left a review on some places just because they're like, "Hey, if you leave a review, we're email you a discount." So I was like,
you got when they hit you with if you leave a review, we'll give you something free. I'm all about it, son. Like, here we go. This is where I make my money back, dog. Oh, but man, I go in and read some of these reviews because I love me a food restaurant review, like, because they're just like, if you ever want some sort of entertainment, just go find a restaurant and then look for a 1-star. Don't look for a 5-star. That's too helpful.
You gotta look at the 1-stars.
So I was like,
1-stars are gold.
They're golden, son. And so I immediately thought about that because I'm watching the show. I'm like, if they're in a restaurant, I'd be like, yo, too many dragons. My homeboy got eaten. The food was okay. 5 stars.
5 stars.
Never coming back again.
Yeah, never coming back. I didn't personally do it. I had a friend. Her name's Aline. Remember when we first met? When I first moved to Austin and stuff. Because I found out she was a fellow foodie. I think she used to do like the Yelp reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
She would do it like so much where she started getting into, I think, like that top tier of Yelp reviewers where they like start saying like, "Hey, we'll comp you," or she was like getting up to, she was getting up to that point with how many reviews she was doing and leaving. I'm not scared she ever got to that point. But yeah, she was all like, she was telling me, I was like, "Yo, for real?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "If I get this much more, um, I can start, kind of being, I guess, like influencer type level, to
Yeah.
where they'll start comping me on some stuff." I'm like, "Yo, that's dope,
dude. That's the way in. That's
Yeah.
the way in. We talked about it last episode. Job your love, bro. Okay.
Job you love, bro.
Job your love. I love me some eating, bro. Like, I'm just like, they say it's unhealthy for you to, like, what is it? Eat to live, or live
Eat
to
to
eat.
live to eat. Yeah.
No, the bad thing is live to eat. Like, I live
Yeah.
to eat,
To
and
eat,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, I'm just but I'm eating trash too, so that's not good.
Hey, either way, I'm gonna end up in a box. I'm gonna do it my way.
that's what old Blue Eyes was singing about. Old Frank Sinatra was talking about doing it his way. He's talking about taking a burrito.
Yeah. Putting it inside a burrito.
Inside a pizza.
Inside of a turkey.
Yeah, inside a turkey. Deep frying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's him doing it his way. That's me doing it my way, bro. Let's see here. Let's see. I said there's not a single 4-top in that restaurant. Just dragons breathing fire. Dinner ruined. Okay.
Dinner ruined.
Okay. The only thing that was crazier than Dennis's name. So they're getting worked. They're getting worked by this dragon. They decide to retreat, and then we end up at a round table, and we got everybody's name kind of coming out underneath their names.
I got what you can say.
One of them, man, like the rest of them, you got Dennis, and then you had some like actual names like Kanji and like Yuki, like some like actual names.
Yeah.
One of the man's names was Spaghetti, bro. If your parents named you Spaghetti, you go by something else. You go by something else. You don't have another name. You don't have a middle name. Make one up.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, call me Getty. My name is Eddie. You know what?
Getty.
Actually, my name is Eddie. Okay, Eddie. Just like just take half the name. You can't be Spaghetti, bro. Like,
what's your last name? Garlic bread.
unless he shot like noodles, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did only watch the first episode. So maybe this man like actually shoots spaghetti out of his eyes or something like that. He's like got sauce and he's saucing on folks. Like, but spaghetti, it ain't right, dog. Like that. Come on now. Also, another regular freaking name, Katie. Regular name, irregular outfit. It makes me wonder, do you think people in Japan are dressed like this? I mean, like, it's what all the like musicians are doing now. Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, every Taylor Swift is in a bathing suit. What's her name? The other one's real short. Sabrina Carpenter. Bathing suit. I saw I think Demi Lovato's coming back in a bathing suit. I'm like, yo, what happened to like costumes, man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Give me Lady Gaga in a meat suit.
Yeah, you know what? At least Madonna had cones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She looked like a bumblebee. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me some costume, bro. Selena at least put some sparkling on that. You know what I'm saying? On a bustier. She bedazzled it. Do something. You know what I'm saying? But Katie out here fighting crimes in a trench coat and a bathing suit. That's gonna be a thing.
I will say it is kind of prominent when it comes to like fantasy and armor, which we've talked about before. Like,
yeah.
scantily clad ladies in this armor, and armor being revealing, but stat wise, they're like, I mean, it's a bikini, but I got like 10,000 plus strength on this bikini that adds to my stats. So,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I am the type of guy that will. It might be a thing, and you know what? Maybe I shouldn't put it out there, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. If I'm playing a video game, I'm playing like Tekken. Like, the thing is, I will pick the girl because I want to be the guy that beats like the top tier level character, but I want to be OP. I want to be like unassuming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the idea of like I got the smallest character and I'm whooping up. You think
whooping,
you
they
think
can't do
nothing. They think I'm nonchalant. Like, oh, this fool don't know what he's doing. He picked like the girliest character out there. Come to find out, she's OP, son. I'm OP. You can't get. That it reminded me though. I'm watching this and there's a part where she like slices something in half, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna fan service this mug up. Did you ever see the LFL? Do you know what the LFL is?
Yes, I do remember the LFL.
They had like the tiniest little shoulder pads. Just like nothing, and they were like full on tackling each other.
Dude, it was worse than NFL.
Dude, there were some girls that got like broken arms and like got worked. I'm like, yo, that's just, like that's when every time I see like one of these animes and they're like, they're not wearing anything, I'm like, they're not gonna make it. Like, cover that skin
You,
up. You're gonna get an infection. You know what I'm saying?
you're
Leave
gonna
it.
freeze out there. It's cold.
Yeah, yeah. Your character is that character is dying of hypothermia. Okay,
Thermi-
a cold breeze is gonna put him
Take
out.
him out.
Let's see here. Oh yeah. So from warrior to restaurateur, he runs into Wario, and he tries to sell him an expensive cooler. Oh, so yeah, Dennis. Man, I don't want to call him Dennis. Man, Dennis the warrior.
Dennis.
I mean, yeah, it does make sense though, because he's gonna try to open up a restaurant. So I can understand that. Yeah, Dennis is more of a restaurant. That's more your speed.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
we're talking business. You know, you need a man named Dennis.
If we're talking about fighting dragons,
Yeah.
probably Dennis is not your guy. Dennis is not gonna be the guy that's gonna bust out the sword. He's already got meat cleavers. He has. That's his
weapon of choice.
His weapon of choice is meat cleavers. But he happens upon a crowd of people who are all trying to buy a little girl, which is it's 2025. Okay, we don't do that anymore.
We don't do that.
Someone tell Japan to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, I don't know if anybody's got Japan's number on speed dial, but just like send them a text message real quick.
Yeah.
All caps. Stop.
Stop.
Just
stop.
But I do like where Dennis's mind is, because he stands there and he's like, he sees a man. Let me ask you a question real quick. Can you tell by looking at somebody if they're a pervert or not?
They gotta tell.
Because he runs into Wario is there again. And he's like heavy breathing, like, I'm gonna buy this.
Like,
How old do we think that girl is?
I think
She's got to be what, 12, 10,
12, 12, 10.
You know, you can never tell
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
anime.
anime, probably gonna end up being like a
3,000.
3,000-year-old elf or something.
She don't look it. She don't look it. He notices her, and I'm guessing we'll get like a little background, but he sees her like reddish eyes or purplish eyes, and he's like reminded of somebody else. Like, he's like, oh, I'm reminded of somebody else with this little
Yeah.
girl, and I don't want her to fall into the wrong hands. He spends his life savings buying this girl out of slavery.
Which,
And
that point when Wario popped up, because even everybody else around him was all like, "Oh, this dude's perverted." Because even Dennis is like, even everybody else thinks he's a pervert.
yeah.
I feel like Wario was the guy who was hosting the sale, and he was trying to drum up the amount because people were
Yeah.
giving like low amounts and stuff. Um, and then Wario comes up and is like, I think Dennis says 1 million first.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly. You're right. You're right. Because
And then
they
Wario, that's
start-
when Wario pops up like, well, wait, this man's gonna spend more money? Let me try to get him to up it. Some of that insider trading,
You're exactly right. This man, Dennis, doesn't know anything about auctions and how to go about it,
Yeah.
because they start off like at 500, 600. It gets up to like
Yeah.
7 to 800, and then Dennis jumps in with 1 million,
Yeah.
and Wario's like, "Oh, this dummy! I'm about to
I'm about to
like."
ruin his life.
I'm about to tell you, like, if you think she's worth 1 million, she's got to be worth, like, I don't even know where do you think they ended off? I can't remember.
I think the last thing he said was 2 million, but because afterwards he ended up being successful in the purchase of Little Bo Peep.
Mm-hmm.
But he just says, I spent everything I had left.
Yeah, he only had enough to buy her
Yeah.
like a new outfit
Yeah.
and
Get her
maybe
hair
some
did.
groceries. Yeah, get her hair did. Which, by the way, I'm just now like, I'm not realizing, or I don't know. I don't know where my mind went, but I'm watching the show. And she's like 10 or 12 years old, and she's got purple hair, and I'm like, where does this come from? I'm just now thinking about this. Where does this like
Color choice.
colorful? Yes, like, where does this come from? Because you know what I'm saying, like, she can't dye her hair, and I don't know if I've ever seen any other Japanese person without black hair. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, are there any Japanese people with naturally a different color hair than black?
I think if it's like black, sometimes brown, but unless they're like have different ancestry as far as race goes in their bloodline,
Mm-hmm.
that'll pop up. But I think if it's like pure Japanese, I think it's gonna be either majority of the time black or like a dark brown, light brown
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Um,
This needs to be studied because when
I
did
think
it
the main
start?
thing was when they started it. I think it was just to have that
Main character.
differentiation to
Mm-hmm.
be like, hey, these are going to be your main characters. That's like one
Yeah.
of the telltale signs of like, all right, especially when they introduce a character, hey, this is a character that's going to either be pertinent to the story or they're going to be coming in and out of the story, um, just with their fit and their hair. Sometimes I look because if you look at all the background characters, they're all pretty much kind of normal hairstyle, hair color.
Mm.
You hardly see a background character that isn't gonna be uh repeated in the show.
That it makes a lot of sense. I just wonder if what the first anime was. Well,
Probably had to
like
be
it
when
goes.
color TV came out.
I
Whenever
would
that came
guess a
out.
little bit. Whatever colored he was. Yeah, you're right because you go back, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
Bulma had blue hair.
yeah. Hers was blue. Which a lot of times too, like that you wouldn't really tell until like they came out on the manga themselves. Like whenever they did
Hmm.
like the covers and stuff, the
Yeah,
covers would be colored,
yeah,
but
because the
everything
rest of
else
it.
was black and white.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it's just like when Goku went Super Saiyan, there originally was just the hair was just gonna stay black, but the
Hmm.
reason they didn't color it in the manga and kind of like talk Toriyama into like just make it a different hair color was
Hmm.
to save money because it was taking too much time coloring in the hair. So to like, hey, save
Oh,
on like time and money, just they like talked them into like, hey, just let's just make it to where it's a different color here in Super Saiyan.
brilliant, brilliant. Okay, that makes some sense. And I get the other part of it, the color, because I'm like, but then we don't. They don't explain it away. This little girl can't keep up with this purple hair if she's having to dye this. I don't know if you know how much it costs to dye your hair on a regular basis, but it ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap.
Uh, it ain't cheap, dog. And this man has already spent his life savings. All he has the money to make right now is some fried rice. And fried rice
Yeah,
is cheap, bro. I'll be like, you just
cheap.
need, but it does look good though. When he busts it out,
Hey, I get
Do you know who Uncle Roger is?
it. Yeah.
I don't think I saw. I mean, this man. Props to him because he can like make fire from his hand.
Yeah.
So that's a baller move.
Yeah.
But Uncle Roger would not approve because I don't think I saw him put any MSG in this thing.
Nah. All we saw was just rice. I think it was what,
R-
hot dogs? Yeah, hot
yeah,
dogs.
look,
Then
hot
it
dog.
could
Hey,
have
I'm about
hot
that
dog,
life, bro.
green onions. I don't even know if he used oil. Yeah, oil.
No, that pan was special. I think it had magic or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
even know. Let's see here. What was okay? I got one more question for you. She like he makes this food and she's like real shy and kind of scared and she seems a little battered. Little Bo Peep is like
Yeah.
kind of going through. We don't know her backstory, but he's like, I'm trying to save you. I don't think he has any kind of intention to go. I think because we get this in the opening credits.
Yeah.
Like it looks like she's gonna work at that restaurant, his restaurant
Yeah.
with him, like being like a waiter or waitress or something
Yeah.
like that. But when that doesn't happen initially from the show. He just has a spot, and then he makes her some fried rice, and
Yeah.
she is like moved by it, like to tears.
It's like
Have you?
the reviewer in Ratatouille when he eats the Ratatouille.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kind of like brought back to like, oh, this is my mom's cooking. Or
Yeah.
have you ever had a moment where you were moved by something you ate?
That's something I ate. Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine like you ate something and it's just like kind of brought is so good. I've only had that. I've had it happen a couple times. Maybe it's just because I'm a real big softie, and like I said, I live to eat. If food is life,
I lived. I
I
lived
was at
for
a
it.
I was at a barbecue place, very well known barbecue place, and you had to wait in line for hours and hours and hours. And I finally got to the front of the line, and before I can order anything, because everybody else is like still in line, there's a guy there that's just handing out snacks, and he's handing out just a little bit of barbecue, just enough to wet the old whistle.
Yeah,
It's just a little bitty strip.
just to make the wait worth it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. He's like, here's a little something. He knew what he was
Yeah.
doing though. It wasn't like, oh, here's a little scrap. They did something to this brisket. They know that this is the best piece of meat. It's all buttered and it's
I
just
think
like
it's called the
beautiful.
fourth slice. I think that's what it is.
The fourth, wait, what are we talking
If
about
you
here?
if you read Texas Barbecue Monthly, I think
Uh huh,
they
uh
go
huh.
and talk about like when you take it out, like judging it by this, like how would you judge it? What part would you judge it? I think it's the fourth slice method, where when they're slicing it up.
When they're slicing it
I
up.
think it's that fourth slice one is like how they judge the brisket, the
Oh,
quality and how good it
okay.
is.
If I man, I wish I had a better memory because I wonder if that's where he got to. He got to that fourth slice and he was like, and he knew he was like, this man loves food too much.
I
Like,
could
you know what I'm
tell by
saying?
I could tell by the look on his face.
Yeah, I could tell by the look. He would cry if he had the perfect bite from an all subs
It's a
burrito, and just like
burrito.
this man can be moved by hot Cheetos. Okay, come
Yes.
on. And he wasn't wrong, dude, because I ate that piece and I was like, my eyes got watery. I got tears. I was like, I had to look away a little bit. It got a little misty. I was like, what's wrong with me that piece of brisket's gonna make me cry? Maybe I should
Made you
talk to
made you
somebody.
question everything in your life. Like, wait a minute.
It made me question like, maybe I should find what's wrong with me inside.
Yeah.
Nah, let's just keep putting food in there, baby.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I don't think I ever had anything like
Not
that.
really.
Not
I
moved
mean,
to
you
tears.
you see it on TV and movies a
Yeah.
lot, but maybe, well, yeah.
It would
It's
have to
been a
be
while.
like a meal that I knew I wasn't going to have or knew I wouldn't be able to obtain again. And I had
Yes.
obtained it again down the line. Like just that nostalgia. Because I haven't had
What
that
if?
nostalgia feeling yet.
What I here? Let me raise. You hadn't been to Japan, but if you went to Japan and you had like chicken
The
katsu.
7-Eleven egg sandwich.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
That's the one. Yo, dude, I thought I was bad. That egg sandwich from Sen. I don't want to be there, Joe Angel. I don't want to be there when this happens. Egg sandwich from a gas station just sounds sounds dangerous, bro. Let's see here. What else do I got on this? I wrote down child labor laws are ruining this country. Though I did tell somebody that the other day, and they were like, "It's not child labor if it's your own kid." I was
Yeah,
like, man, you know what?
if
This is
it's
the
your own
loophole.
blood.
Cause hey,
They renamed it as chores.
well, here's the thing
Dad, why
though.
am I having to rebuild an engine? That's your chores.
That's your chores. These are your chores. You need a hey, but that's the way it's got to be though. Like this I know this is a Japanese, but like in Chinese, like China
Oh
or
yeah.
not China, just Chinese restaurants. Like if you go into a Chinese restaurant and there's a little boy taking your order or
Hey,
he's
you know
bringing your
it's gonna
food
be
out,
fire.
it's gonna be a
Hey,
hot
you,
fight, man.
you know it's gonna be a fight. That little
You,
kid,
you,
he doing homework and taking orders, bro. He knows, you know it's gonna be good.
if they got a baby crib somewhere in that place, you know what I'm saying? Like, because someone's got to have their kid there while they're working,
Yeah.
it's got to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're there, you see your child there, and you're like, I got to make ends meet, so this food's got to be on point.
Immaculate.
Yeah, yeah, you got a visual representation of
What
what you're
you're
working.
working for.
No joke, dude. I went to a place that was like It was just like regular, like chicken fried steak and
Yeah.
hamburgers, just regular like American food. But they had in the back, they had a straight up crib back there. And I turned to some people that I was with. I was like, "See that over there? That means we're about to have the
Yeah,
best meal."
best meal
It
ever.
was, it was the best meal ever, bro. That the baby was in that crib crying. I didn't even care. I was like, whatever, dude. This is the best chicken fried steak I ever had.
They had the baby on the grill flipping the burger.
Put that baby to work, okay?
Oh,
And that's what this little girl is gonna do. Little Bo Peep. As soon as she gets her mind right, this restaurant's about to do it up. Cause man, he could straight up shoot fire out of his hands,
yeah.
and she's and the first customer they have is a knight. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Perfect.
Uh, Dennis knows what knights want to eat. Okay, he
Oh
used to
yeah.
hang around them. He used to hang around them all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He knows his clientele.
He knows his clientele. He knows exactly what they want.
I know exactly what you want.
By the way, no menu. By the way,
I mean, he looks at it, but he doesn't say what's on there. Because I think they
yeah.
have it on the counter, but he doesn't
Oh,
say what
okay.
he's
So
gonna
there is a
sell.
menu. I didn't
Yeah.
even see the menu. Okay.
It's
All
I think it's
right.
just like a quick pan.
Okay.
Because after they get done eating, I think they go buy groceries or some like ingredients and stuff. They're getting the shop restaurant set up to open. Um, and that's when the knight walks in. And then I think we get that Ozar and credit starts to roll. Which the credits, by the way, too, were I really liked how they're drawn
Ye-
out. It was
So
like
did I.
the white background with like kind of purple ink lining and
Hmm.
like some like watercolory kind of shading. Like it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
really done well.
And the way they do like they do like a time lapse drawing.
Yeah,
So each one of them are like stills, but they show like the actual animation of them
yeah,
being illustrated. I love that kind of stuff. It looks like really good. This show,
yeah,
it looks pretty good. It looks
yeah.
he. I would say he's kind of questionable the way he's drawn for some reason. Like he looks a little cheapy. She looks good, but he looks like a little.
He likes bass. He looks mid.
He's a little mid. He's a little mid. Like they drew her. They spent all their time drawing her, and they were
Yeah,
so like, "Hey, someone's got to draw Dennis." I'm like, "Dennis? I ain't drawing
just
Dennis. Somebody."
just throw ChatGPT. Just throw Dennis in there and tell him, give me a picture of Dennis.
And that's exactly what they got. This man, yeah, he does look. He does look base. He does look like. He looks a little. He doesn't. He doesn't give main character energy. She gives main character energy.
Yeah,
Him, not so much.
nah, so much.
Also, let's see here. My last question is: can a knight sit down in all that armor? What do you think? Do knights sit? Because why would they need to? For one, and two, what I'm
I
saying,
think it's
they're
like
doing.
on the stool. He probably ain't gonna fit in that booth. Maybe the stool. Go to the bar.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I might have to sit at this bar because this. You got a chair for my sword and
Yeah.
a chair for my helmet. Yeah, that's about all I got. I like the cute little fist bump that they had. That was
Oh yeah.
cute. It was
Uh,
really sweet. I like the saxophone and guitar at the end. That's the song and the music and stuff.
yeah.
Like I felt like after school kind of program, like a Full House, or it felt like the beginning of it. I was like, oh snap, this is like Topanga and Corey at it. Yeah, yeah, a little bit, yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. I was like, oh, that's cute. But then they drop the beat, and you go, oh,
Yeah.
okay, this is like
Oh
nice.
no. Getting in it.
That's I have one last question. You know about the like honorifics and
Oh yeah.
um she tries to call him Dennis Sama. What
Yeah.
is Sama?
Sama is gonna be the honorific you use for a superior, like a boss.
Okay.
Um, so senpai, if you're in the workplace, would be like just your upper, I guess, classman, somebody who's been there
Hmm.
longer than you. It's like say you just started a job. Um, the people who've been there before you, you kind of say senpai, but the actual like your boss, manager, whatever, they will hold the title of sama because they're over the whole like workforce organization area. Um, so the Sama is for like the person in the position of leadership power. How do you want to say it?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. That's really like the last thing I got. I don't think I have anything. Do you
Ding.
have anything, or do you want to get to the facts?
Uh, Not much. I mean, other than the fact that uh, she kind of stayed of her own accord because he basically told her that she was free after he bought her when they
hmm
first got to the restaurant. Because he's really wasn't. He was like, "Well, you can stay or go," you know. Because I think he asked her her name when they were asking the
hmm
names, and she was like, he's like, "What to call you?" She was like, "Slave." He was like, "Oh no." He's like, "You're not a slave. It's like you're it's like you can leave if you want to. Like you're free. You know,
hmm
if you want to stay, you can stay. Take the whole second floor. It's like, but other than that, you're free to go if you want." So which kind of just gave his character. You know, he seemed
Yeah.
like a chill guy.
Pretty. Yeah.
All right, but other than that, let's get into these facts. Quick. All right. So
What is?
welcome to Outcast Restaurant. Started off as a web novel. So this came about and was written by Yuki Kimikawa on the Shosetsuka ni Naro website, which is like we mentioned that before. They've done a lot of stuff, a lot of good animes that came out from this web novel. And it came out in October of 2018 and went all the way till September of 2020. Um, and then it got acquired by Overlap and was released as a light novel with illustrations under Overlap under their Overlap Novels light novel imprint in June of 2019, and that is still ongoing to this day. And then in September of 2019, uh, Overlap uh, came out with a manga version, which had art done by Susumi. Then they released that on their Comic Cardo uh, serial magazine, and that is still ongoing to this day as well. So both the light novel and the manga are still ongoing, but the original web novel is done and completed. And then the anime came out in July of this year. So it is very fresh and new.
Is it? Are they? Is the season still going? Like, are we
Uh,
in the middle? Are we in the middle of the
I
season, or?
think it's still going on as a whole. Uh, but as far as the season is done,
12 episodes?
12 episodes.
Are
So,
you angry? Are you angry about this?
uh,
Do you hate the fact
I've
that
made my
everything is
peace.
changed? Ah,
I think I've
man.
made my peace with it because as I get older too, like I said, I feel like anytime I spent just not doing anything, I feel like I'm wasting time. So
Yeah.
I think the 12 episode is like working for me. And
It
like I
works
said
for your
before,
schedule.
it works for my schedule, but I think overall it works for the animators and the animations as well because they're not having to frequently try and push and rush things. It gives them more time to get a little bit more depth, a little bit more crisp and clean with the sound and the story,
Hmm.
especially like so. This is done by Studio OLM, which was the studio that brought us Pokemon, Odd Taxi, Communicate, Communicate. It's one of the major studios that's done some big time anime to you. So, like I said, when it comes to those studios as well that work on big anime, the 12 episodes kind of work because they're able to get, all right, got this series done, work on this series, work on this series
Hmm.
so they're able to get more done to each different show. Which, by the way, real quick in the anime news, One Piece is actually dropping to, I think their release schedule is dropping as well, where I think it's gonna be twice a month to basically release an episode or every 2 weeks or something. I know that the anime is gonna have a lot longer break in between each episode starting next year.
And
Um,
they're starting from the beginning, and
well,
they're
that was
just
the
like,
other one. So this is for the main story that's going on right
okay.
now.
Okay.
I think the recap animation is gonna be cut as far as what the original line was.
Mm-hmm.
But the main story that's out right now, starting next year, is going to drop frequency as much as the anime goes on, which they atone that to giving more time to animate to fill in and to not have to go into so much filler as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's to kind of help cut down on those unnecessary filler episodes and keep it more to the source material, which even to I think it was in October or August or something like that. Or maybe September. It was in one of the fall months, where Oda actually took off a week or two as well, from the manga point. Um, as he gets older too, like he's been taking a lot more breaks in between, mostly just to for scheduling because he can't get it out or for like health reasons. Those are kind of coming in more, which will probably be pretty more prominent because I think he's like 51 or 52. He's in his 50s right now, so it's gonna be a
Yeah.
lot more kind of like, and I think it'll come a lot more as far as the manga goes to
Mm-hmm.
kind of see those breaks of the manga. Um, I think with the anime too, since I know that he's getting older, he is on a pretty strict schedule with how big One Piece is. I think they're kind of just atoning for that, like, hey, just to instead of doing fillers, we know, these issues might come up more as he gets older. We're gonna hang back on our end as well to keep everything pretty much in sync with each other. Just from my point of view.
Yeah, I wonder, like I mean that's cool. I just can feel the anime community who's just so like used to binging is gonna have a hard time with only 2 episodes a month. They're probably like, this is I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
I'd want
go read the
a
manga. The
thousand.
manga's way ahead.
You
You
got
know
a
what I'm saying?
thousand episodes. If you like binging, you got 1,000 episodes, and you could just do that. You know what
Uh,
I'm saying? Like,
which, by the way, too, I think it's going to be on hiatus until April of next year. I
wow.
think after the last couple, because it's not going to start immediately next year. It's going to take a bit of a break and then go into that new scheduling, release
Hmm.
dates. Oh no, let's say 12 episodes for this anime, which was directed by Joji Shimuru with script by Deko Ako. They had character designs by Aoi Yamamoto. The music comp was by Masato Koda, and then the opening song was Unique, performed by Danny May, and then the ending song was Mago Koro, My Heart by Tokimika uh, Sennebu. Those were the songs on, and then going into it. So this one's subbed again, no dub yet. Um, so Dennis's voice actor, Sunsuke Takeuchi. Um, he's done a lot. He's done a lot of roles. He's Aoi in Kaiju number 8. I don't know if you recall. Aoi was the kind of bigger, stronger recruit,
Hmm.
with the kind of blonde hair. So he was the guy that was super built. I don't know if you recall the bath house scene where they're
Yeah.
trying to like flex and stuff, and he just walks in all built. He
Yeah. Yeah.
voices
Yeah.
that guy. That guy.
Okay. Yeah. 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 I
Um,
remember that
and he does a lot of anime stuff, but on his dubbing side, he dubs Ken's voice in the Barbie movie.
for the Japanese
For the
version of it.
Japanese dub, he's Ken in the Barbie movie.
Yeah, boy. I love that character. That's
Ryan
James
Gosling.
Marsden. I think James Marsden is a regular one, or is it right? Is it who is it that's
Uh,
doing the original? I don't remember, but
no,
or is it Ryan
no, it's Ryan
Ryan?
Gosling. Ryan Gosling plays Ken and Barbie.
Wait,
So
okay, in the
so he
Barbie
voices,
movie.
yeah, movie, yeah, not the shows.
Okay, okay, yeah. I was thinking, no, I
Movie.
was thinking like there's Ken and Barbie on Toy Story. I don't know why my mind went to Ken
Oh,
and
that
Barbie on Toy
Barbie and
Story.
Toy
Yeah,
Story.
yeah, that. Okay, okay, okay. Dope. Love it,
Right.
love it.
He voices Olaf in Frozen 2 and 1. Uh,
Both silly voices, a little bit.
both
Silly
movies.
voice. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
and a super big role. He dubs Superman in James Gunn's new Superman movie for the DC universe.
Dang, Dennis. Okay, boy.
Dennis getting it, dog.
Dennis getting it, dog. I mean, like, that's big time. It's gotta be better too, by the way. We talk about this, the Japanese sub, or
Yeah,
the
the
Japanese
voice
dubbed over
acting
voices.
superiority.
It is. I mean, the
It could
emotional
make the movie
connection that they
better.
have. Yeah, it probably, it probably so. Yeah, probably so. I mean, I'm looking into it. That's not on the position. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he probably gets paid more than $60 an hour.
Probably.
I mean, I'm getting these ads. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to
You know what
get
I'm
me,
saying?
dog. You know what I'm
You
saying?
trying
Like,
to get
hey,
me
$120 for a whole movie.
for a whole movie.
I was like, dude, how much do they get paid for real? For real? I would like to know how much does a dubber get paid for real? For real? Because all
I
the ads
charge
I see,
50 cents a word, syllable.
yeah, yeah. Like, come on now,
Come on now.
come on now.
That's about it. As far as like, especially the voice actors, I didn't see anybody else. They all had like kind of prominent roles in the anime world. Haven't seen anybody else as far as dubbing went that had kind of bigger roles like that. But yeah, so pretty much like I said, anime's fairly fresh.
Really fresh. And is this season? The season's over then. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
be over
because
because
it came out
July,
in September. Yeah.
September. Okay. Let's guac talk this then.
And let's get into it, dog. Clock talk.
Yeah, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. You know I love me some food anime, and whenever he makes that fried rice and that wok, I'm like,
Even the opening
the way.
sequence where they're showing all the meals, dog.
Yeah, dude. I was about
Still
to.
good.
I'm like, this is an actual. This is gonna be a food anime.
Yeah.
You know, like he's cooking, and you know what? Let the man cook.
Let him
And
cook.
also, you know, she's she's also like they show a lot. There was some stuff on the opening that I was like, what are we gonna see here? Like they showed some stuff and they introduced other characters. We didn't see any of that
Yeah,
stuff, and I'm like, it. I say all that to say that it's done well to have like tease some things.
yeah,
I mean, like the way it all works. You know, they get you with the first part with the dragon and the fire and them being in the place. Like that's all. It's in my hype kids like yes,
yes.
and then they like kind of have a little bit of a story in the middle of it and get you with the emotional parts, and then at the end they introduce like their first customer,
Yeah,
and so I'm like, you know, like everything they do in the story is enough for me to go, all right, you've got my attention.
yeah.
You know, you have my attention. I have something
I got my fork
that I
ready.
can
Let's
be.
do this. Let's eat.
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, we just had the appetizer. We just had the appetizer came out, and you're like,
Ready
yeah,
for the
you did
second
pretty
course.
good, but yeah. But let's. I'm waiting for that main course. You know what I'm
The
saying?
main
And I
course, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. So they did it right. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the way it's all set up and it feels like it's a small little cliffhanger. It's nothing like crazy, and there aren't any like crazy stakes. But I do want to know what happens. So like,
Yeah,
do they left enough intrigue for me to go? Okay, well, is he gonna, you know, how do they figure this out together? And is he gonna be like a thriving restaurant? How is he gonna make ends meet? And what is she gonna do? How
Fox are
does
gonna
Katie?
come and be like, "Hey, let me stand outside your restaurant, get you business."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we. You know what? Let's see a
crossover. Yeah.
crossover, dude. Ah, man, I'm all about that, dude. Like I remember the good old days when you would watch TV shows like
Oh, dude, they would
TGIF.
like hype it up for a whole week, man. Like,
Yeah,
get
it's
ready
like,
for the
hey, guess who?
crossover. Get ready for the
Yo,
crossover.
yo, Steve Urkel is about to be on this episode of Step by
A
Step,
fresh,
boy.
yeah.
On the fresh, I want to see that, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, I guess maybe there are some, but not enough. Let's get some crossovers. Get this vending machine on every. I want to see Vin Diesel and vending machine
in the
crossover,
next
dude.
Fast and the Furious movie.
Get them out there. Just put them in the background, even if it's just in the
Yeah.
background, like a little Easter egg. Speaking of eggs, though, I wonder is that for real? How the way he makes that fried rice is like dope. I think he has some oil, and then he throws the egg in the middle of it, and it like kind of bubbles and crisp, and then he throws the rice right on top of it, and I'm like, yeah,
I think I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've cooked fried rice. I think the last time I cooked a fried rice I cooked cauliflower fried rice.
mm-hmm,
That was kind of the same thing. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember source it. I don't think you pre-cook the rice
mm-hmm,
like you would normally, and
yeah,
then you do the fryer. Get the wok, heat it up, put the oil in there.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think I'm not sure. I
I
think you put the egg in first, and then you put the everything else. I'm pretty sure you kind of put the egg in last a little bit, just because you don't want to overcook and burn the eggs, because eggs cook
yeah,
pretty quick. So you have to each ingredient you have to kind of like atone for the time it takes to cook them. So you will
yeah,
put
yeah.
the longest thing to cook in first, add the second longest, third, and go in that order, I think.
It's one of those things. It's the barometer you can measure the rest of the food up against. If you have a place that makes good fried rice, then everything else is gonna be good. It's kind of the same thing for like tortillas, beans, and rice for a Mexican restaurant. If you could do
Oh yeah.
beans or if you could do rice really well, then more than likely you're gonna do the other things pretty well too.
I'm very picky
And
about my rice. If the rice ain't
yo,
good, sorry.
same
If
dog,
the rice
same
ain't
same.
good, the tortillas ain't homemade, keep
Hey,
my check.
sometimes no joke. Sometimes I'll go if I go to a restaurant that I've never been before, and they have something with like a tortilla on it. I'm like, hey, can I get a tortilla? Like as if I'm like, I just want a tortilla on the side, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
taste your tortilla and go, nah, dog. Or
it's
yeah,
fake.
dog. Yeah, like hey, get this plastic out of here, dog. Uh, and so that being said about the show, the way they told this story is intriguing enough, and you can feel like the bit of freshness of it because of how they like paced it, so that
Yeah,
they can kind of leave you like wanting a little bit. They don't give you
yeah.
everything, but they give you enough to go. All right, now
They know you've been standing in line
what's next?
outside for a long time, so they're gonna give you a little taste.
Here's that fourth slice, boy.
Here's that first slice, baby.
Fourth slice. Uh, So if I were to give this a rating from like 1 to 5, let's say
One,
bowls of fried rice,
five bowls of fried rice. How many you eat?
how many am I eating? Um, uh, you know, it, I actually like this show. Like it was entertaining for me. So I'll be at a 3.5 for it. You know what I'm saying? Like 3.5 is, it is a what would you consider this in the um
Uh, Probably either a shonen or a seinen. It is categorized as like cooking and fantasy type genre of anime because he is cooking. It is
yeah.
in a fantasy world. It's not an isekai because he's already they're a part of the fantasy world, so they didn't come from another world into it. So it's just like a straight fantasy um as anime. Um, all that being said, like I said, it does feel fresh. You can tell how clean it is, how new it is.
Mhm.
Styling. Um, Character design wise, his character was pretty mid, pretty
Mhm.
kind of base. That could be uh deliberate just to give it that kind of like, hey, this is main character who doesn't have main character vibes, but he's secretly OP. Because even in the beginning, where they're at the round table, where Dennis is basically getting fired from the CEO because the CEO kind of threw him under the bus for the decision he made,
Mhm. Mhm.
he says, we're we're both they were the only ones in that guild that were level 99. But the CEO looked down on him because Dennis was a cook and the CEO was a knight or a swordsman. He was like,
Yeah.
even though we're both level 99, you're just a cook. And it's like, bruh, come on.
Yeah, if that's how you're gonna see me, I'm out.
Which that's the thing too. Going back to what I said previously, if you're the only one at your job who knows who can do your job, you'll be safe more than likely. But there are those people who come in and be like, "You're gone, I'm the new CEO," and they end up firing the guy who knows everything. Apparently, Dennis was the only one who like could make all the medicine and healing potions that the team need. Has been because as
That's
he's
right. That's what
leaving,
Katie came back to him.
as he's leaving, Katie
Yeah.
runs up to him like, "Hey, what are you doing? You can't go. What are we gonna do? You're basically our healer. Like if you leave,
Yeah.
we're done for."
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
it's like that whole thing. But it is, I do like they show like, okay, this is how kind of like him starting the business. He's like, all right, hey, I finished. This is he's jobbing his love right now. You know,
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
jobbing
Yeah.
his love. He's
Jobbing his
like, you
love.
know what? I'm free. I'm a job my love. I want to open a restaurant. I'm a cook. That's what I do. That's what I want to do. Here you go. So that's all good. I did have to stop myself from watching the second episode because I was just gonna
Same.
get,
Same.
I was just gonna get right into it. I was like, wait, I gotta stop because if I don't, I'm probably gonna start talking about different stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I did actually. I thought the same thing because I was like, well, they just got a new customer, and I
Yeah,
gotta figure out
yeah.
what
Let's
they're
see
gonna
what's
make
going
this
on.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Which
Uh,
they showed some stuff at the end of the clips. I was like, oh, this is the
yeah.
clip where like it's going off, but
We
I was
get
like,
going.
even
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is popping now. But yeah. So overall, out of five, I'll give it a four. It's like
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
gonna go right into that episode and keep going. Um,
Yeah.
by the way, I forgot to mention this on our last episode. When we talked about Polar Bear Cafe, their outro sequence was stop motion with I think with the little go coins or the Shigo. I think it's either go or Shigo. I can't remember what that the Chinese checkers basically. Like it was on like a pool table and it had the white and black chips. I think that was all
Uh
stop
huh.
motion in that anime. I forgot to mention it. I don't know if you
Dude, I didn't
noticed
even
that.
think. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Like if you go back and
I didn't
watch
even
Polar
remember
Bear
that.
Cafe, watch the outro, think that whole outro sequence is stop motion with the black and white chips.
I'm waiting for somebody to do a full stop motion anime. I'm here for it. We watched Working Buddies,
Working
and
buddies.
the
Uh
intro was stop motion, and I
stop motion, yeah.
freaking loved it, dude.
So good.
Loved it, dude. Do a whole show. Come on, man. Give us what
South
we
Park's
want.
been South Park's been
Anime.
doing it for like what, 20 seasons?
More probably.
More. Oh man. But that
Uh,
is Food Bepper. We made it.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's what's up, food,
That's
and
food.
just because it's over it doesn't mean. I
It's
mean,
over
come
for
on, I don't know.
us.
It ain't over. It ain't over because we. I don't know what you have planned for next month, but
But
I have a feeling
it's
it's gonna
gonna
be
be
just as tasty, bro.
just as tasty, just as amazing, and just as awesome as all the other shows
Hmm.
we've done. Because where can you find those shows? You can find them on Spotify, YouTube, Podbean, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. That is where we are. And you can also go to our website, anime-me.com, which we have all the episodes we've covered. And we got all the links to our socials and podcast platforms. And like I said, guys, Christmas is coming. You need those gifts, and we got them for you in our merch, guys.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Well, with that, I've been enjoying it with my co-host Sal, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
You come into town anytime soon, like Thanksgiving or something?
Uh, oh man, I gotta see. When is it? It's like 2 weeks. Oh,
Yeah, you don't even know, dog. You don't even know what. It's
I-
Joe Angelo. It's 2025, bro. Do you know what
what?
it's? Wait a second.
Wait a second. What? That was 1987.
I went too far in time. I went too far. I think I jumped too far.
Oh, so speaking of algorithms, for some reason, all of a sudden, have you seen these reels about the Dr. Pepper guy? who like stream snipes streamers.
He what?
So stream sniping is like you got the streamers who like ISO speed and stuff who just stream constantly,
Uh-huh.
like wherever they're at. Stream sniping is just like people find their location and kind of just go where they are, kind of like crash or whatever. There's this uh I'm gonna assume his race. He looks Indian to me, as
Mm-hmm.
in India, or at least Middle Eastern. But he just like shows up randomly and hands streamers just Dr. Pepper. That's all he
That's
does.
his whole thing.
Like he just like literally like he just like spawns out of nowhere. They like turn like, oh hey, what's up? Doesn't talk, doesn't say anything. He just like pocket, backpack, whatever he has, he just pulls out a Dr. Pepper, hands it to them, and then just dips into the
Yeah.
ether. For some reason, it started like just taking over my algorithm for some reason. I guess ChatGPT knows I love Dr. Pepper now, and so they're just like, "Hey, this is your guy."
Yo, I'm surprised I haven't gotten that. Like if you are friends with somebody else and they're liking some stuff, it ends up showing up on your algorithm too. But I haven't seen that once. And
But
don't send it to me, Joe Angel. Don't you do it. I don't want. It sounds useless.
but yeah, there's like one where like there's like this streamer who's in Japan, and homie just in the middle of the street just pops up out of nowhere, hands him Dr. Pepper, and then he goes back. I think they're like in New York or whatever. He pops up in New York, and they're like, "Wait, wasn't you just in Japan?" Um,
Dude.
the crazy one, he like, there's these streamers who are in an elevator. Uh, they're in Japan, I think, or they're somewhere, and the girl's asking for a Dr. Pepper at a restaurant, and they don't have it. So they go into this random elevator. As the
Mhm.
door opened, homie's just right there in the corner. Like the Matrix knew and just placed him there. Like as soon as the elevator doors open, they don't recognize him, but he's just there.
Is
And
this
he
thing
turns
for
around
real?
and just I have no clue, but it's just like if you look at it, it's just
That's
like he's spawned in all over the place. And it's funny because the comments are hilarious. They're like, because no people try to chase him or whatever, but he always kind of like times it to where something gets in the person's way and he just like keeps going. Some people are just like, oh, he's a time traveler, or they're like, if you follow the Dr. Pepper man, you turn into Dr. Pepper and he hands you to somebody else if you catch up to him. It's just like
Wait,
this
so
random lore now.
do I just look up Dr. Pepperman if I want to find this guy?
Yeah, if you like go to Instagram, just look up Dr. Pepper man, and then
All
it's just
right.
like reels of him just like popping up all over the place.
Dude, that is wild. People got, I mean, I wonder if he's sponsored by Dr. Pepper. That would be a brilliant move. Like he would just like, I'm doing this as a like funny,
Yeah.
and then, but then it's also like great marketing for Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, they're
You know
just
what I'm saying?
like,
Like, hey,
we'll pay
he's
for all
already
your
doing
travel
it.
needs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, this man travels the world, and he just hands a Dr. Pepper. They spent $20,000 for him to fly to Japan to hand somebody a Dr. Pepper. Freaking hilarious,
That was
dude.
it.
That sounds nice. Job your love, bro.
You
Okay,
did. Job you love, dog.
job
That's
your
it.
love, dog. He did it. He did it.
He did it. Uh, yeah. I might go down. I'm not sure. It's
Check,
kind of on
check.
the fence.
All right. Let's do this, Joe
All right.
Bang.
Welcome to Outcast Restaurant.
All right.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Hit them
All
with the
right.
flute music.
Hey, inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of
Oh, Hall
Fame.
of Fame. Yay,
Yeah,
yay.
it's about time, bro.
About time.
Yeah, bring that flute. Bring that flute
Yes, please.
to.
Put that
Nothing
in the
says.
museum. We're gonna replace the diamond at the Louvre with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not enough flute music in rock and roll. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to do something different. Don't
Yeah.
hate on a man for doing
No
something different.
hate. Which honestly, I thought that the Louvre stuff I thought was just a promo for the Now You See Me movie
I
coming
thought
out.
so too. I thought so too. I was like,
I
because
thought it was
they're,
like, are they doing like what Smile did, and when Smile like would place people at like the baseball games?
yeah, and well, yeah, because the in Now You See Me, it's a
Yeah.
it's they're gonna heist at the they're doing a heist at the Louvre, right? In the movie,
I think so. It's some
I
sort
think
of heist. I know that.
I think there's a heist at the Louvre, and I'm like,
At the
yo, dude, if they could, they can't go back. They can't go
Yeah.
back. But I was like, man, if they reshot some stuff to include that, that would be like epic.
Dope.
It'd be dope. Like, oh snap.
Great
Um,
marketing.